Now, this video right here is the president of Guyana going to the young 11-year-old girl family who gets killed. And, this, let me say, me I do a comparison between Guyana. Yeah, let me say, me I do the comparison between Guyana and St. Lucia and how them deal with certain things. If you notice, like me say, the president step out and attack to the family of the young lady. If you notice, in St. Lucia, we don't have that. Let's go.
When I was coming home, I heard the shots buzzing, so I ran home to see what going on. And when I reached, I see she on the ground. Like, I feel sad because that is my real G check. Because whereas that girl that just make the day proper for fellas. When we not happy and she there, we always happy because it was sad. It's sad to see that we go like that the last night then. And myself, I dig hers, I watch her, I say, wow, alright, so you go. Boy, I'm disappointed because to me, them man didn't have to kill a girl, yeah? Them man didn't have to kill a girl. That is a little girl. The girl just turned 15.
Another friend.
Good day, my wonderful friend. It's me again, the great Countryman. Now, obviously, this video title, it's about the 11-year-old girl in Guyana. But it is also about the young ladies them in St. Lucia. But just listen to Riley, and the reason why I'm doing this video, I want to show how the two countries them deal with situation like this. Remember, Riley was violently murdered, shot in her head multiple times at Waterworks Road in St. Lucia. And we see the reaction to the people them in the community. Everybody is low-key, nobody wants to speak. Even the young man who is really upset about this situation, just like fucking me, he didn't even want to show his face. With that said, let's deep dive some more. I'm gonna do the comparison and compare and give my opinion.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's Countryman again. Just I lick you with some wisdom, and I lick you with some knowledge. You gotta take inside your brain. It says, son, I've learned a lot out of reading people's faces. No matter how them are going, like them original, them fake. You gotta know when to walk and know when to run and know when to fall and know when to stand.
Viewers' discretion is advice. One more time. Viewers' discretion is advice.
On the Tuesday night when I get home by the road, when on the bus, I hear somebody saying, what happened there? So I rush in to go down the bus, let me go and watch what had going on. Thinking it's my little brother that was in somebody else. But little I don't know, it was my daughter that got shot in the shooting that were there.
The 6-year.
No, I want to listen to this, This is St. Lucia. I will go in Guyana in a minute, but I just want to show you something. This young lady said she leave the baby with the babysitter. Her brother come up to her and tell her, said, listen, you see the commotion that's going on? It's your daughter who
She
gets
asked
shot.
to go for surgery, and we got the doctor gave me an invoice paper saying that the surgery would cost $14,500. So I was looking for help because I don't have the money, so I'm looking for help. But when I went back to the doctor and I went to Belma George and speak to her, she told me that they can give a donation of $10,000, but straight to the hospital they will send it. So she asked me to go and get a letter from the doctor to bring to her so that she can put everything in place. When I went to the doctor, she told me, well, that all in the media, that all on Facebook. She don't deal with the media, she don't deal with Facebook, so she will not do the child surgery anymore. So if I want to go,
Now, you heard what the young lady said. This is St. Lucia, you know. She said after the baby gets shot and the media pick it up, basically she go back to the doctor who's gonna do the operation to get a letter so she can get $10,000 from some ministry or whatever to help her. And the doctor told her straight out she is not gonna do the operation to the little baby who gets shot. Yo, that doctor they a big pussy. Now, me go play the little thing. Well, it's not little. Me go play some clips from Guyana with what happened a day, maybe 2 days ago, with a young lady who went to the hotel for a day outing with her grandmother and other family members and ended up missing. Them find her in at the bottom of the pool after they searched the pool and searched the hotel before.
This can do so peacefully, and they can, but blocking the road for hours is something that affects
Mr.
all the
Ali,
citizens.
I saw you blocking road. Yes, Mr. Ali.
I'm just telling
Mr.
you.
Ali, there are videos with you protesting, you being a scrape and a tug. Mr. Ali, this is not, listen, sometimes we gotta put our position aside.
No, this is not position.
No, we gotta put our position aside and place ourselves into people's shoes. You got to understand, even those persons who were traveling, yes, they were inconvenienced, but they understood the reason. They understood the reason. We understand the inconvenience, but those people understand.
I totally agree. I totally in support, and we will never ever not support peaceful protests. Never ever not support peaceful protests. As I'm saying to you, I've said.
Yes, and that's another thing that angered our supporters. The police officers at Lenora were there skinning their teeth. They find time for skin teeth. They want upstairs skinning their teeth. They downstairs, they come out there and skinning the teeth. This is a somber matter. This is not a skin teeth matter.
As I said when I came tonight to the family, to your husband and you, that I will be back. The night I promised to be back to update you, and as I'm saying to you, I'm here out of complete respect for the family to update you. The lawyer sent in a letter a few moments ago whilst I was leaving to be here. The content of that letter is being worked on now, evaluated. All right. So, as you said, your husband is not around. So no. I will continue to be here to update you, to listen to you, and to all of us. And I reiterate again, all of us want the truth. That is the only thing I'm interested in, ensuring that the truth leads to whatever action has to be taken will be taken.
Ms. Ali, seeing that you're here, we would like to know what's the position of the staff. Where the staff, were any of them arrested from the hotel, or were any of the staff arrested from that hotel? Where are they now? What are they saying? What have they said? We want to know if Mr. Bola, we can ask you because you're the head of the state, and as you said, you're concerned about us.
So I'm telling you, I'm going to answer you.
All right.
I'm going to answer you based on what up to recent years. Okay. As I told you, the commander, you can answer this right. The commander is on administrative leave. The three police that they mentioned on close arrest. The staff and the owner in custody.
Okay, we were not aware of that.
So that I can tell you, right?
Okay. Thank you.
That is my update on this. All right, and as I said, you will see Mr. McNeil has been liaising.
Yes.
Right, he will continue to liaison. Mr. Ryan also be here to liaison. Right, and as I said, I'll be here to liaison to speak with the family. Right, I came back this morning. I called you this morning. Yes, I called her this morning. We spoke last night also. Right? You spoke last night and this morning. All right. So, so and so, you don't know what time you will be back?
Not sure because he left already.
All right. If you have a number for him, put some here.
Please answer me. Bring a business phone.
Bring my phone up. My phone.
Just share a number.
So let me bring y'all up to speed. Now, the president of Guyana, this is the second meeting with the family of the young girl who was found dead at the hotel. He went on the scene the same night it happened, and then he came back to update them. Now, look how the president of Guyana handled the family and handle the killing and the whole situation with this young girl found dead. Now, do you see that in St. Lucia? No, it's like contrast. It's very contrary. It's like yin and yang, black and white. You never see Mr. Pierre come out on the scene and give a live update. You see this in Guyana and you see this in Jamaica. Now, not only did the Prime Minister come out and give an update, him specifically tell them that, listen, the police them that was there, skinning them teeth because people were upset, and I think that's what triggered the burning down of the hotel, because they burned down the hotel. The people them start a riot. Compare to St. Lucia. Remember, I just showed 2 videos, of St. Lucia. You had a young girl Riley get murdered, and people were upset about it, but the guys them that was talking about it, they had to hide them face from the news media, and these guys are still running around in St. Lucia who murdered that little girl and who shot that little baby, because the baby was 6, and this was last year. So this is not no years, 10, 15, 20 years ago. We're talking about real time stuff going on. Like I said, on the contrary, in St. Lucia, when Riley get killed, people were coming out saying, she a fuck big man, this, that, way. You never see her father, her mother react visceral in public for grief or anything, like how these people act, You understand? This little girl in Guyana, fear death, the people them in Guyana deal with it. And to me, that's how these things should be dealt with. That's why I am calling on all the gangsters to push out the pussy them who kill Riley. You understand? How can you guys have these kind of guys saying they're gangsters? Push them out. Who wants to see the police them proactive? Inspector Sharon, come on. You see what I'm saying? And I'm speaking to St. Lucia. Because there is definitely a contrast, a black, white way how St. Lucia deal with things and Guyana deal with things. I may have to show this to the world, yo. Yo, wanna watch this video? Watch this.
I'll come down the road and I decide to walk and going back. I stop and I sit. I bow my head. I get on a vision. I see me that and it's fucking. I sit there and I see everybody. I saw everybody start running across there. It was just after 9:30, going at 10 o'clock. You know what I'm telling you? When I see everybody run across there, everybody's a look this like you're in this school.
It's not punching the
When I jump over there, I don't have a phone, I don't know what the phone at. I jump in the pool, and I look like that. My baby heart.
Yeah.
My baby.
What happened to your baby hand?
Up there, Mark. Traction. I know how to do it. But I know.
Show me the picture. Yeah.
Them abuse each other. I know. When the force is drunk. I know. I know. Countryman, I started running river. I don't care because the pool with body bitch and swim.
Yeah.
And I sit and look at them.
Definitely.
I just get down the chair and get to the beach and I swim.
Yeah.
No. When I watch me down the top.
Yo, me nah lie. Me I watch this and it a make me get very emotional because the man said them search the pool already and him is there home. So him say him just get a vision and when him look him see people around go to the hotel. And him say him jumping at the pool and him find him daughter. And she have abuse on her and sort of marks upon her and she have float she and in at the bottom of the pool. So they murder him baby. And you see how the community react in Guyana compare to how the community react in St. Lucia. And it really bothers me that in St. Lucia you have community who is like nobody exists and nobody speaks out. Only one lady I see and it's such a shameful thing for that little small island. It's that girl who protests for the women them who died all the time. You understand? Ecstasy. She is the only one who, and she has no money, she has nothing, and nobody would donate anything for this lady. And like I said, I am not a psychologist. I am not none of that. But I would like somebody to explain to me why is St. Lucia the way it is? Why is it such a stark contrast? And there's a couple countries who's like that. St. Vincent is sort of like that too. You know, where these grizzly act and everybody play deaf and dumb. You know, only thing in St. Vincent, too much kids not get killed like St. Lucia. Them not give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? And if a boy not give a fuck, me not give a fuck either. Them forget death penalty. But I don't want to stray away from my thesis, which is the comparison from what I see with St. Lucia compared to Guyana. Because I want to see, want to see for yourself. Let me play one more video for you.
11-year-old Adriana Young's body was fished out of a swimming pool in the compound at the Double Hotel at Tushan, East Bank, Escobar today. A few hours later, the hotel was set ablaze. Stephen recalled the girl and her relatives entering the hotel.
This is a 12-year-old child. You understand? This is a 12-year-old child. It can be any of us kids. I have a son. I have an 8-year-old son. This can be any of us kids. You understand? There's just people you need to open your eyes and start doing stupidness.
The home of the owner was also set ablaze. People recalled that during the search for the girl, the swimming pool in which the body was found was one of the places searched. There was nobody there at the time. The police in a press statement claimed that a video camera recorded the girl leaving in a ram. But when the relatives asked to view that camera, there was no such recording. In the wake of the fire, armed police arrived at the scene. The water tenders that arrived from 3 locations couldn't suppress the blaze. Meanwhile, angry residents gathered outside the burning building. But it seemed as if the entire village had turned out of the scene. The villagers voiced their anger.
The murder girl in there. The murder shit. And it's time for distract people. For what they love for. But they do that murderer. It is murderer. They do it more than one time.
We need justice to the child. The more that they got to trust in the food. We need justice to the child. Everybody got
This is not a political nothing. Woman, not do with this. Parents, not do with this. None of the party have nothing to do with it. But the people just need justice.
By then, the hotel was on fire.
If that child drowned in that pool yesterday, by the time that she was missing, a lot of parents were there because they never shut the business down. They had the business going as normal. We were out here last. That's all night to play a game. Clean the pool check. Nothing in the pool. They're trying to distract the father. Give me half an hour, give me half an hour. They bring a stiff in that. All of a sudden, the child found him.
The child's body had marks of violence. The face and other parts of her body showed injuries consistent with her body being battered.
We got picnic, man. We got kids. We got, you know what I mean?
You feeling it?
What's the feeling?
Many villagers were in tears. One villager spoke of being misled by the police.
You expect to tell me them get sight, they get called from the people in Parfit that they get sight and the body is there. It's like the inspector them taking pay on this matter.
Marvin Williams said that there is a history of this situation.
I believe this is the second dead body that was fished out in the same pool. I believe the proprietor was in custody on remand for the last one, and he had his day in court and was released. I'm reliably informed that a thorough search was made of the premises yesterday and last night, and no person or body was found. However, sometime today, the body was discovered in the same pool that was searched yesterday.
He said that the body was in a very bad shape.
Now, I play this last clip there just to show the reaction of the community. You hear what the news reporter said, and that news reporter did a good job. Him said the entire community came out, and with them though, when the police them start laugh, them burn down the hotel, burn down the owner house, and the Prime Minister of Guyana made sure the police them who was there get suspended off duty, and the workers and the owner them is in police custody, going through questioning and investigation. And the family was told this directly by the Prime Minister. Now, let me finish talk about St. Lucia, yo. It would be nice if I could have some former historian and somebody with the knowledge of St. Lucia to come on this channel and explain to me and the subscribers and the viewers why is St. Lucia like this. It is actually a phenomenon because there is no way you could have young women dying in the communities, you know, in these communities, you know. And when you look at the reaction to the community and the reaction to the community in Guyana, it's like day and night, and something is seriously wrong with St. Lucia, because I have called for protests, I have called for people to stand up, but nobody will stand up, nobody will come together, search for these missing women, nothing. And then the police, you know, I am not gonna undermine them, but it just seems like they're overwhelmed. So the commanders need to structure like a cold case squad that goes over these cases, because look at Riley. Look at Riley. Her murder, you know, is last year, you know, and everybody know about it. I hope this video can inspire the people them in St. Lucia to stand up and speak out and stop being so docile and ignore everything and act like everything is okay when everything is not okay. When you have a young lady like Riley get killed, the whole place should have, listen, people should be out there demonstrating evil in a peaceful way. You understand? And the women them of St. Lucia, shame on you women, because all these young girls getting killed and all I wanna just cock up in our house and fuck. You understand? Wanna get up off on the ass and go out there and defend these young women dying in St. Lucia. I hope this video show the contrast between Guyana and St. Lucia, how them deal with tragedy when it comes to these kind of tragedy. And like me say, I hope St. Lucia get inspired. Listen, my name is Countryman, y'all.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.